Hi, I got a beer from Resilience Brewing, the American ale brewing arm or American project from Schilling. I visited there, it's about an hour from Hill Farmstead. Picked up this 4-pack here, double dry hopped hop weave. So I've had the regular hop weave, and this isn't just double dry hop, they raised the ABV to 8%. Interesting because they just call it an IPA there, but it's definitely listed as 8%. And I like the regular hop weave. This one is, of course, a little bit more in your face, a little more bitter. The original hop weave was like barely bitter at all. And this uses Azaka, Citra, and Cashmere hops. Pretty cool combo. It was canned, let's see, 11 days ago. So very, very fresh. And let's just jump right into it. Very pale. Looks pretty nice. Not ultra murky, but a very nice haze. Head looks pretty good. Getting some good aromas already. But for these double dry hop beers, sometimes they look a little murky and the head doesn't look so nice. And this head is got some nice fine bubbles in there, some big soapy ones. Pretty nice appearance, I'd say. And their yeast tends to bring out sort of a creamy note, or it pulls that note out of the hops, especially hops like Citra, like Cashmere. I think Cashmere has kind of a creamy coconutty thing about it, maybe vanilla. I haven't really experienced Cashmere that many times, especially not featured. They don't say whether, what's the most strong hop in this beer. But I'm getting lots of creamsicle. Very tropical, pineapple. Pina colada. Yep, and I'm not getting a lot of green notes. It's not overly plant matter-y, chlorophyll-y, or anything like that. When I get my notes deep in there, it really smells like actual pineapple juice. Maybe guava. Peachy, that is a nice nose. Wow. Tropical juice all the way with this one. Now, usually, at first, I find a lot of these really good double dry hop beers to be really fruity, and then they get a little bit more dank. But this one, it's kind of sweet, but it's really big on the tropical stone fruits and all that stuff at first. I'm not getting any dank qualities. And a little bit of a, key lime pie, lemon meringue. I don't know. This is kind of all over the place. These 3 hops combine really well. And it's not, I'm not getting any boozy notes. It is sweet, but it's not so syrupy. And a pretty nice mouthfeel. Still rather low in the bitterness. I had these cans sitting in my fridge, so maybe there's more, haze and stuff in there that'll give you a little bit more of a bite. But on top, it's just really easy to drink, slightly sweet tropical notes. And the feel is pretty soft and smooth. Just a bit of a prickly carbonation bite in there. It doesn't float on my tongue all velvety, but it's a very nice feel. And especially at 8%, I'm just noticing a little bit of heat from the booze in my throat, but there are no off flavors. It's not boozy. It's not unpleasant to drink. It's not too thick, or it's not too attenuated. They really know what they're doing at Resilience. I've only had I think the first batch of cans they released I was disappointed with. Otherwise, I've loved all of their beers and not been disappointed at all. So I think they've really figured it out as they've transitioned into their bigger brewery. This cool little brewery, I guess you could call it a brew pub, in its old mill building in New Hampshire. And they built a whole another big facility with like a I guess, a tap room and a much bigger fermentation tanks. And they really figured out how to brew in there and keep the consistency and character of the stuff from before then. So this is really good. This is 425 at least for me. So many fruity notes. If you just want a really nice tropical cocktail type beer to sip in this summer, this is a great one to go for. Not sure how limited this is. I only know of like a couple stores that got this shipped to them. I got it at the brewery because their batches, I think, aren't gigantic, so they don't go all over. Except for their like standard IPA, like Comb Over. You see that in Pony Hawk. Those are around, not so hard to find. This one, I think, this might be one of the best, most intense, flavorful, fruity IPAs I've had from them. Yeah, this might deserve a 4.5. It's very, very nice, and I bet there'll be a little bit more stuff on the bottom to give me a bit more of a bite. If that's what you're looking for, make sure to swirl the can around a little bit. That's enough. Goodbye.